As
Yeah.
in signing free agents, I say Justin Reed. I also like
Justin Reed is a good one.
I also like Stephon Gilmore. I would say J.C. Jackson, but I think Patriots probably franchise him. But also drafting a corner doesn't sound bad either. But I do like Justin Reed
I'm
out of all the
sensing a theme
options.
here. DBs.
DBs all day.
DBs.
DBs all
Yeah,
day.
I mean the previous caller was just like, oh, let's talk about D'Amico, and he has good points, but I'd like to see what D'Amico could do with someone like Jason Verrett. Not Jason
Oh,
Verrett.
of course.
Enough
Not
of Verrett.
yeah.
I mean, he
Well,
wants to give it a
I
shot,
wouldn't
but yeah.
I wouldn't mind bringing him back on a 1-year deal. Like, don't get me
Right.
wrong. And
But don't bank
if
on him. Like he's your
of course
don't
not.
bank on him. Right.
Of course not.
Right,
No.
right, right, right.
But I would
Yeah.
definitely get a corner who can line up in the slot with Cooper Kupp because that's the only guy who could torch us. And those guys are the only guys standing in our way. And I mean, we could beat everyone else. It's just, Cooper Kupp will torch us every single time if we don't have that corner in the slot.
See, to me, like, remember the last few years when the Niners were starting to become competitive and people in the NFC looked at them as someone they had to go through? All of a sudden, every team was
Yep.
like, what are we going to do about Kittle?
Mm-hmm.
How are we going to match up with Kittle? And it was clear you can't really match up with Kittle, but you have to have some sort of an answer there or else you can't compete with the Niners. And you saw all
Exactly.
those teams do, I mean, not all their moves worked, but the Seahawks traded 2 first-round picks for a strong safety. The Cardinals drafted an inside linebacker
Mm-hmm.
in the first round. I mean, teams tried things. You got to make an effort. And the Niners,
Oh,
the
yeah.
way they got beat by Cooper Kupp, it seems like they have to do something to address that. And it's not just bring
They
back
have
K1.
to. No,
They
it's
have to.
not. And I mean, it's not that K1's bad. He's a B corner. But
Yeah.
you in this
Kupp's an A+.
division, oh, of course. And in this
Yeah.
division, you need an A+ to match up with
Yeah.
that A+.
I
So,
think so.
corner is definitely the way to go. Also, O-line.
Yeah.
About Lincoln Tomlinson, if we signed him back, I wouldn't be mad. But if we let him go, I mean, a little too much money probably. But I mean, I mean, I don't know if Aaron Banks is gonna slide into that role or but we haven't seen much of Banks, so I can't really say or predict because Kyle didn't give him a chance.
Yeah. I'm looking at Spot Track right now for the free agent guards. They have Laken Tomlinson ranked at number 5. They have Brandon Scherf number 1. He's going to get like $18 million. Forget Andrew Norwell. I remember him.
Oof.
They have him valued at $13 million. And Laurent Duvernay Tardif, Alex Lewis, and Laken Tomlinson. They think he's going to get $5.5 million a year. If that's all he's going for, I think he could probably come back because
Oh yeah,
I
five
don't
million
see
a
how they're
year.
going to improve on Laken Tomlinson. If that's all he's going to cost, I thought he would go for like 10 something a year.
Yeah, I thought it would be like 12,
Yeah,
10. Because
yeah,
he's definitely earned it. He's a solid left guard. And I mean,
absolutely.
also we should definitely address the right side. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously Trey has the the ability to move around in the pocket. Like I'll go back to that
yeah.
Seattle game on that 4th and 10. You could see him moving so swiftly in the pocket. And then obviously he's not a run first quarterback. I want people to go back to that play. He's not a run first quarterback. He's looking down the field. I got no options. Let me take off, and he got the first down.
I like that about him. And there was one thing, I don't know if he was told to do it or he was trying to make a point. The first 4 or 5 training camp practices, he did not run past the line of scrimmage. And I don't know if they told him like you're not allowed to, or if he's trying to say like I'm trying to make a point. I don't want to impress you this way. That I'll
Exactly.
get to that, but I want to show you that I'm a quarterback and I have a quarterback's mentality. And I was like, wow, because I used to watch
Yeah,
Colin Kaepernick in practice, and he was pretty much a, like by any means necessary quarterback, even in practice.
of course.
If the scramble lane was there, he's going to take it. Fine. I mean that's how he
I
played.
mean, there's
But you can see
nothing wrong
Lance
with
just
it.
has a different mentality. Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah,
I mean, I seen this on Twitter yesterday. I forgot who said it, but it was like, yeah, Trey's a pass first quarterback, but has like the mobility. Like he wants to pass first, and he does pass first, but he does have mobility. So
right. Yeah, I agree. Ben Meyerson came on the show, the Cohn Phone, this weekend and talked about that. Just posted an article on SI writing
mhm,
about that. The thing that's so intriguing to him and to me about Lance, forget the passing, just the legs, the ability to escape pressure, the ability to
mhm,
extend plays, and the ability to improve the run game, which is the engine of the offense. I mean,
exactly. It's
they're
11 on
fifth in the
11
league in
football.
yeah, they're fifth in the league in attempts, but only 16th in yards per attempt. Look at what their yards per attempt was in the 2 starts Trey Lance
He
played. Like, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah.
I feel like 16th is going to correlate to 6th, 5th, 7th next year.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's
I think the Niners
pretty
should be
good
able to
next year.
average 5 yards a carry. I think they should be.
Absolutely.
Their goal should be 5 yards a carry next year.
Yeah,
Make
and
it good.
Debo, I can't imagine what Debo's going to do next year with Trey Lance. I mean, I'm
They're going
pretty
to average
excited
like
for that.
8, 9 yards a carry next year. It's going to be crazy.
Could be 11, 12. And the whole thing with Booger talking about Trey Lance, don't even get me started, but I mean, people are just fetching for stuff right about now. I mean, there
Yeah.
has been full proof that Trey Lance can do this, and I fully believe and have faith in him.
People are going to have to, I got to take more calls, but last thing, people are going to have to walk back a lot of stuff with him because he's going to be compared to a few people. One, Garoppolo, he's going to have a better season than Garoppolo, and all the other people that were drafted his year. And he's going to have a better season than them too, even though he didn't play last year, because look at his supporting cast. I mean, it's unfair what he has to work with.
Literally has every option.
Yes. Like, what does Trevor Lawrence have to work with? Nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing.